Hello everyone, Cheshire the Cat on the scene with more Danganronpa. We've discovered not one, but two bodies. Hifumi's body, discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body, discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to two nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still... Why? Why is this happening? What are you doing on the floor? Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. Blood? Oh, that's right. Toko is, Toko. She has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. I just got Pokemon TV on my Switch, and I'm now watching Pokemon Diamond and Pearl series. Nice! It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. And another big honkin' hammer? Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka, too?
However...
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course! Come on! So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed off to the physics lab. Be careful, Oni. Hit me up if you need anything. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Ah! Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi's dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that's not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? Disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office! Celeste is actually is way more active this time. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. Huh. I couldn't believe my eyes. Fumi's body was here just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. You're acting really weird. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. No worries about it, I'm used to this. So that just makes me feel worse. Again, hit me up if you need anything. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were two murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean two murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
Can't be. Taka too? Can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be next target? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
So she is still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Hi, Elefante. Good morning. Speaking of how are people feeling, you doing better, Elefante? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
You bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Well, no one else is going to die because of the 2 body claws. Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading to the 3rd floor. Man, I gotta be in killer shape. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Toko. Slightly better, but still had to call out because not being able to speak for a fever. Alright. Thank God you're okay. Right away I noticed there's something very different here. Taka's body got dragged off too. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? Couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costumed suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. Gotta hurry up and capture him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
So,
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? No. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be more murders. There'll be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they try to break that rule...
I'd mince ya! Mince ya without a second thought! Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste! By the way, did you notice that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs?
Indeed.
Let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, then where did she go?
what?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching.
but...
But There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I think I do, but
You know.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. This is a weird one. Like, it is weird that there's more than one murder, but... I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. So this is our investigation period. I might as well look around and see if there's any clues. This is probably the best place to start. Specifically that, where it's trailed off. Nothing but a bloodstain. Can I not begin an investigation? Wow, can I not begin an investigation until we find the body? We're gonna end up running around like chickens without heads. Alright. Fumi was down in the nurse's office. Well, what about the art room? Or maybe the equipment room behind it. Huh? The door must be locked.
Huh?
Disappeared too. I'm back. Hi. Welcome back, Jace. I don't remember this door being locked. I didn't know it had a lock. No. Hey, Sakura, can you help me break down this door? You got muscles. We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. People dead yet? 2 people, Taka and Hifumi. And frankly, Celeste is acting super weird, in my opinion. She's actually actively participating, which feels weird to me. Anything in the rec room, maybe? Although it's not letting me do any investigation. I don't have any truth bullets right now. She attacked, let's just say, what the heck is with this thing? Blaga! Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Ifumi and Taka's bodies were both hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Tina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Your bodies were in the repository. What's a repository? Not to sound uncultured or anything. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Found it. So I was right about the locked door in the art room. Ranga, game, let me investigate. The body's here somewhere? Can I open the door now? Up ahead is the repository. Doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. But I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Yeah, hold on. There they are again. It's here behind the art room where the paintings are left to dry. Ah, the smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, and unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered.
Wait, but they both were already dead.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Time out. They both were already dead. Both had been discovered by more than 3 people. Why are we just getting the second announcement now?
And so, here we are! Without further ado, you all, the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right!
So mouse missing that are littered across the building. Yeah, I caught that too. Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for
Now,
you.
make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know? This isn't the first murder, honey. And if we get frazzled, we're not going to solve anything.
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. This is just so awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
Yeah, I mean, Hifumi was kind of creepy, but he wasn't a bad guy.
Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Where am I?
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Game of Thrones reference?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything.
Huh?
Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
Oh, the light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
You know, I'm glad he gets to be the one to have a dramatic death.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hiro.
Yasuhiro? What? And his eyes closed. I'm just glad he gets a death anyway. Oh, okay. And they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face, there was no second miracle, and reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. You, Byakuya. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
With that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is? Nah,
What is this?
it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him.
to kill 2 of our friends.
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way.
I don't know about that. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Can I investigate now? Okay, thank God. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. How long did that take to actually start the investigation? Jesus. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon.
That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice?
An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Yeah.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would disrupt the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Now we need to figure out who that one blackened is and that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put into action.
The true blackened? So just one person?
Well now,
That's enough for explaining.
Oh, we got another bot.
Now, it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all contestants.
Thank you. So there can only be one blackened, and an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you? As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Bonk the butt.
indeed.
Thanks, Elefante. I have absolutely no doubt Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What? I'm offended.
You, when did you...
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Milk sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
What do you mean? You are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know.
She's right about that. When we heard Ifumi scream, she was with me. When the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine in any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I can calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? Can't have them disappearing again.
So then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina?
Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway. I just want to give her a hug, man.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. So first things first, some of the hammers are missing. Been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers seem obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? It's a spotless hammer. Huh. Not to mention just the board as a whole. Okay, so it just gives me the same thing. I'll never move again. According to file, he died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Yeah. Then we have Hifumi. His big cold body's laying on the floor. His really big body. And how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered, we're here at the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now I have to finish investigating Hifumi myself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. His body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Does it mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? I don't think I have anything else here. There's only one way in and out of this room. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. Huh. So Hifumi and Taka were in here with whoever the killer was. I don't see any lock from the art room. Can I keep that as a truth bullet, or is there something more? Yeah, kid, do you think you're really... I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. But when the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died... Yeah,
So
he said
in other words,
there's no room to suspect anyone else. Call it now, then. I think Hifumi's not actually dead. I think he is dead now, but I don't think he was dead earlier. A weird costume. Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's not a fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. Do you really think that's enough to explain it? I think there's a clue hiding there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured they couldn't find the bodies, we wouldn't complete our investigation. If that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Then again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people?
what?
What? Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps... I see. So that's what it means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Do you see which finger I am holding? It's the middle one. And it's going right in your face. Right in your bespectacled face, Blondie.
What's with this attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. He talked to me as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? These two here. Cheshire European GTuber. I can't see your fingers.
Fair point.
I'm more referring to Byakuya. Okay, yeah, it's gonna make me do that again. There's so many aspects of this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Would you like my help? Yeah, actually. Now let's look back on things. This morning, only the four of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. Wait for the others to show up. Oh, it's just a summary of what's happening. At 8 o'clock, we began our search. Soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. And after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was being dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. I don't know. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi on the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, where we then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something moved around at the top of the stairs.
Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. And right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she'd apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, weren't we supposed to stay on the 2nd floor?
Means we quickly made our way up to the 3rd floor. Ron.
Hey, Mean. Long time no see. How you doing, buddy?
I was rather into scream for someone like you.
That's a buff Sakura. Welcome to Danganronpa. I saw him, a strange costume man. I'm well. Doom ended up glitching out really badly, so I let chat vote on whether I try to play Doom again, or I just skip straight to Danganronpa, and the vote went to playing Danganronpa as the next YouTube series. So we're already voting on the next game. Oh yeah, I saw some updates for the new game. Looks really good, man. I'm looking forward to it. Sorry I'm not #1 in keeping up on social media myself.
I was blocking the stairs, and he headed farther down into the hallway and disappeared.
Again, that doesn't make sense. I'm like solving this case as it's happening.
And then...
Yeah!
Huh? What was that?
It came from downstairs. Must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office.
The work never ends.
I'll sit back and relax. Or have me on in the background. I appreciate it. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor.
Never fear, you're pro lurkers. Thank you, I appreciate that.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
however,
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. because I remembered hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you that Byakuya and Hifumi had been killed. Yumi and Byakuya headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. Yeah, now we know this. We ran to Celeste, who ran to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body had disappeared. When we hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered how we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. Boy, Celeste really is kind of finding everything. I am, like, really suspicious of her, actually. And that brings us to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. Okay, why is Celeste at the apex of everything? Yeah, exactly! How is she finding everything? That's way too convenient. What about you, Hina? What do you think?
So,
It's about the repository. After Hifumi's Taki's disappeared, we split it to look around, right? Really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. We came to right to the repository to, look around. We got here, the repository was locked and we couldn't get inside. Yeah! It was locked? I should know it was locked! I came here too! I mean, as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it and why is it unlocked now? Xeshire, Nick, how's it going? Nonetheless, her scream lured everyone off, so whoever moved the bodies... Yeah, I did the same thing. The door's locked when we searched for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. Just unmodding Jan's stream. Oh, is Jan already done streaming? Yeah, I saw he and Teddy were playing PSO2. I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. The door can only be locked from the repository. He's at 1K. Yo! Congrats! I'm glad he finally did it! I'm nearing the halfway point there myself. Hina and Sakura both confirmed the door was locked after the search where the bodies began. The door is designed that it can only be locked from inside the repository. So in other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were gone, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone, Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Was it the killer who's still roaming free, or was it one of the victims? Should probably look around here a little more. What else is there still to... Hello, what? Hey, that's a thought. Could that have been used to scoot the body? Chat, can someone give me a sum up of what's been going on? Okay. 2 bodies are dead this time. Taka and Hifumi are both killed. And we are assuming that Yasuhiro, the psychic guy, is the killer because he's the only one that doesn't have an alibi right now. But to be perfectly honest, I'm suspicious of Celeste, who's kind of been guiding us around this whole time. Like, she found the killer. First she was attacked. She knows what the killer looks like in the costume. She's been guiding us to find the suspicious individual that may or may not actually exist at this point. The body of Taka was found and confirmed dead. Hifumi was attacked twice and was killed in the nurse's office. But we didn't get the announcement for his body until we found it here in the repository. And... Hey. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? So we're trying to figure out who killed Taka and Hifumi, and I'm really suspicious of Celeste right now. And there's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, and the equipment room where Taka was found. I'm gonna start with the equipment room because I'm already here on the 3rd floor. And I don't think I can teleport during an investigation. At least I wasn't able for the first couple. So let's hurry on down to the physics room. Look at me strafing through the halls like a pro. Yeah. I wonder, because if they used the scooter to move Taka's body, that would explain the streaks in the blood pool. Because there's like tire tracks. Just to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. There's some kind of mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the doll in the repository. There was blood on the tires. Could that blood have come from here? Which would mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room bloodstains were noted in the section of the handbook. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was just in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way you could get it up to the 3rd floor. Like I said, I don't think Hifumi was actually dead. Alright, Genocide Jill, what you got?
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed to have missed such an ultimately rare event.
Okay. Ah, this tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Yeah, it was used to cart the body so that the... Huh, so they tarped the scooter, but the wheels still got stained when they moved it across the blood pile. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of here. They were trying to cover up the scooter, but ultimately failed. Interesting. And there's one more room I'd like to check up here. As out of place as it might seem, I want to check the rec room where Celeste got attacked too. Where was that again? Oh, I have to go around this long hallway. I don't know. I feel like maybe we'll find something there. Anything's worth a shot once, right? Yeah, this is where it started. Celeste. Was she really attacked with this Justice Hammer and won? What the heck is with this thing? I just want to keep that fresh in my mind. Okay, let's see. The stairs back down go this way. Man, this hall's like stupidly long and confusing. Oh, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Whoa, there we go. Alright, and nothing really happened here, other than us going on a wild goose chase. Hold on, the library. Huh? Where's the hammer that was here? Hold up. There it is. I neglected for a long time. No. Where's the hammer? Did it get moved? Yeah, hold on. Because Justice Hammer 2 was here in the library. But I'm not seeing it anymore. And it's not letting me investigate it either. So where's number 2? And no, don't say my ass. Alright. Nurse's office, then. I can't get over the heart design. So that's where Hifumi's body was first found. And there... What you doing here, Celeste? What was used to kill Hifumi? Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. What are you investigating, Celeste?
I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Well, you know, just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hino's not feeling well, so I stayed behind and looked after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. You cannot have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. No offense, but I don't think anyone could move him in a matter of minutes. Yeah, to care of someone as big as Hifumi in a couple minutes is... I can't think of anything less than possible. Yeah... Can I investigate the crime scene? No? Come to think of it... Ah! Camera, move the way I want you to. It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth. And it got some kind of cartoon character on it. Hey! I can deadlift about 300, but to move him that quick, hell no, without a cart. His glasses were cleaned off when we found him. Ah, it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. Okay, I'm starting to really think Hifumi moved himself. If his glasses got covered in blood, but then we found him again and the glasses were clean. He probably cleaned them off so he could see where he was going. But I think it might be important. I like that this really does make me think of Phoenix Wright in that I can't just suspect somebody. Even if they're obviously the killer by narrative and story perspective, I can't just call them the killer. I have to prove it. Nothing to drink inside. After everything had been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Huh. Though I'm not a vampire. But there's blood packets in the fridge. Just kill me. Random hug attack. Teddy! Welcome to the Danganronpa stream. I heard Jan hit 1K. That's awesome. Wow. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. Only Hifumi could move himself, so I still suspect he did it, or that he was an accomplice. I suspect that he was an accomplice, because he is very much dead now. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already paid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. I want to call you something I can't say on Twitch.
Goodbye.
Aggressive British swearing. Aggressive, inappropriate language. So he said go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? So hi, Teddy. Can we get a shout out for Teddy? For the favor. Let's see, the dorm should be this way. Despair Hotel. Someone certainly had some free time. Okay, which one's Heroes? Junko, Toko, Celeste, Chihiro, Aoi, Sakura. Of course those two are close to each other. Leon, Yasuhiro. Alright, big man. Door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look, but it might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take a plunge. God, why am I not surprised about all this stuff? This is Hero's room. There's all kind of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, it looks like cardboard and plastic? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Robo Justice blueprints has been added. I don't know. Like there's way more than that. Oh, could I? What about here? I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? Well, what else can I investigate? Boy, I wish I could see a playback on the cameras. Ouch. Normal bed. It's pretty much just like the one in my room. What else? Got the box. There's something over here? No, just the door. Oh, it's giving me the option to leave, so I must be done here. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too! Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. I think Hiro and Kyoko would show up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head up to the pool. I ran up to the second floor as fast as I could. Kyoko! And... Yeah, man! I have had the worst day! Hiro? Hiro?
Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh! Who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Did the Illuminati come and remodel me in my sleep? Kyoko.
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke up. Huh.
Don't be mean.
Still can't believe you kicked me! The Illuminati. Could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that. Does she have any idea? And now I have to sing it. Does she know the people she might be spying for the mastermind?
and
First of all, hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
Well, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. When I woke up, I was here. Water, please. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Who would make you? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
you got it all wrong.
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing.
it would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Woo! Free at last! Isn't it kinda weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear the costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec!
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. These blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it was obvious to everyone that you made the costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious the one who put on the costume and then went around attacking everyone
That's terrible.
was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea, I don't want to killing anyone else. Tie me up! Hold on, guys, I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He might be a suspect, but he deserves a fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on.
I think he's too much of a moron, though. I agree.
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
Huh? That makes me wonder how they even moved the bodies in the first place.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
If you couldn't move at the waist, how could you lift the bodies out?
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
I wonder about that. In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces of the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arm's too long. There's no way I can wear this. What about you, Blondie? You're taller than me.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. Still believe Celeste did this. I think I agree. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but it fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence. And also, that's been 5 minutes. I don't want to be made to sing while doing Hiro's voice again, please. I beg you. I'm not a 90s grunge singer, man.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Wait, but Kyoko found him asleep. If he was asleep and shoved in a locker, why would he fall asleep and shove himself in a pool locker?
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Rebel Justice costume has been added to the bullet section of the Truth Book. Yeah, why would he shove himself in a locker? That doesn't make any sense. Big locker near the pool. She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I better leave her alone.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I've figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, two people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. Either he's an idiot so it makes him safe, or he's the greatest actor I've ever seen in my life. No, I think he's just an idiot. Dude's in high school at 21. By Japan standards? Come on.
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not!
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those two are the ones that were killed...
How about that?
That's it! I know who did it!
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which means
right.
Alter Ego or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay? I'm
Um,
telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
I know.
then.
That note. No? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet at the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason, I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance. Actually, I believe him.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up! Secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me! Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here! They deceived me! I still don't buy it.
Be mean.
Well, you should buy it!
Just a second.
Okay, then show us the note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. I believe him, actually. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must provide evidence. Could you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe it, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? She's so smug. Yeah. You want me to level with you? That note that we got last night to have us all meet together over Alter Ego going missing? That handwriting is way too nice for Yasuhiro. It doesn't match his personality. Now then, Shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero.
No! It's like I said!
Just the worst.
Was it really just to get money from the Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why...
Wait! That's a false accusation! Someone help me!
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
Ah! You're right! I need to look for the second suit on that note! Pete, don't fail me now!
Tumbleweed. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Genocide Jill to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. You reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay. I need the echo effect for what I'm about to say. Makoto, on behalf of all the men that I've seen in this game when it comes to you and Kyoko,
Whipped!
There, I said it. And I don't regret it. Not at all. Not one bit. Nope. Nope. I don't regret a single thing I'm saying about Makoto here. He's a beta. He's a gamma. That's an offense to betas at this point. Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
Oof. Trust me, I've had interactions with betas. He's no beta. He's a sub to the subs. Like, even Maddie could top him. Oh crap, I hope it's still recording. I think my Streamlabs just went oof.
What?
Sorry, I had to refresh that. Dead rip. So Makoto, first, I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Yeah, dead men tell no tales. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository, and I guess we should head that way for now. We're on the second floor, so we just want to go straight up then, right? I don't know, there's something that just doesn't add up to me. Come to think of it, where is Justice Hammer 2? We only saw 1, 3, and 4. 2 wasn't in the library anymore. Or did Makoto forget that little factoid? Fumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched next to Taka without hesitation and began poking and prodding their bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma Fa was right. They were killed using similar weapons. These were so smooth and she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Well, what you got there, Sugar Lips?
See.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey,
Remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
whew.
Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? Nah, I just kind of care about the cute ones if I'm being honest.
No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch.
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see his hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with the assailant. If you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean his wristwatch broke sometime just after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. I wonder if it's a dying message, kind of like what happened with Sayaka. Like right when he got attacked, he broke the watch so that you could see his time of death. His real time of death.
Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting?
Irritated voice pierced the ear as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch.
It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
God, I gave him the hero voice, whoops. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. So much has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Shut up! What's with all this gender stereotyping? Okay. Since I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. His cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. And after some effort, I was able to get free the object tightly clenched in his fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. This little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Yoko turned to Hifumi's body. Japanese games, am I right? Cringe.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps it left us a few clues of his own. Hold on, everyone's been getting notes overnight. What if he had the note in his hand and the killer ripped it out? I have right now. So the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here in the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I can't see how that's possible unless if he moved himself. He died from a blow to the head. Using just his hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office, but when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? Again, the cleaning cloth of the anime character. He would have cleaned off his glasses himself.
indeed.
Anything? I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of
That's
paper.
right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose. His pants? Wait,
Why
so
that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper, so go ahead, Makoto, open it up. I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Hifumi, or I'm never forgiving you for this. A note? I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. That's the same note that Hiro got. Monokuma can't find out.
so...
Yeah. That sounds very familiar. That's it! The same thing Hiro said. And he was telling us the truth.
However,
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
Last night, someone slapped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. Let's all meet in the...
Rec room at 1 a.m. At 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us the note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi said to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it had been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning here. It was meant for Taka. Could you possibly explain a little more? Makoto, you're a... It's Yasuhiro's notes, so we were right. Hifumi was an accomplice in Celeste. Yeah, think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea. Makoto!
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would he have something important become a mere scrap of paper? The note Hifumi had added to the truth section of the handbook.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. 2 of the victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may become a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. I don't understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. But... Huh. Oh?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
Like the absolute load of boo hockey that comes out of your stuffed mouth?
And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot.
It's become the usual spot.
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to a proper conclusion. Again, I think it's worth noting that one of the hammers is missing.
Shall we go?
We better get going. From the Justice Hammers, I mean. There were only 3 found. So why do we have 1, 3, and 4? Everyone heard Monokuma's proclamation and they gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Hello! Hello! Hello!
He's multiplied?
Wrong.
No, it's not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Can we just get in the elevator already?
Boy,
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay, fine.
Hey, hey!
And if everyone's here, ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already. I didn't do it. For serious.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note?
Well, no, but
How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Yeah.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifuma and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the 2 that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed 2 of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. I wonder who. Well, let's not dilly or dally. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate.
When I see all of you gathered here like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
How do you time those so well? How? How do you do that? Way to kill the tension. Also, thank you for the fart, Elefante. I love and appreciate you so much. I'm best. Oh my god. Only because of you.
Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
Wawa? You really hate me so much, but I'm so cute.
Not that cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Don't you fucking call me out, you stupid bear.
I never hold on to you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, and a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. He's getting his stuff blown all over the floor. Alright, before I save, y'all know the drill. I am going to be seeing you guys on YouTube in the next episode. So for now, this is Cheshire the Cat, signing off. See you in the class trial of Taka and Hifumi.